Compete weekly in my team for your chance at $10,000 and $1 million VC in King of the Court presented by AT&T. Ty CFB continues his reign after week 34, but can you rise to royalty? Keep building up.
Central Florida, the city of Orlando is the scene. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on the opening lineup for the Heat. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. And for Orlando, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Joseph in at the center, locking down the middle. Coach Van Gundy, with these two bigs, I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
Bane looking around. Inside. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Bane.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And the rejection by MP. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Suggs. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now, here's Mitchell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Here's Jaquez. Buries it down low.
Yeah, he's such a competitive guy. Jaquez Jr. just willing that ball in.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Outside, Hero. Back to Mitchell. Hero on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That one falls.
Yeah, Bane is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
Now, here's Mitchell. Floats it up for Adebayo. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And all month long, he's been fantastic, and now he's been named the Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
Now, here's Adebayo. After the miss from Joseph. Here's Jaquez. Not going to go that time. Good defense by MP. Banchero outside. And Joseph slams it home.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
The Heat trail by 4. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And so here is Miami following the bucket by Orlando. Here's Larson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Black. Great defense that time from Jaquez.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the paint. It's hauled in by the Magic. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando.
Joseph, shooting 1.
Free throw good, Joseph. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, well, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Carter, that's good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Magic?
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Here's De Silva. His last outing, 16 points for him. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To Ware to halt the run. Rebound by the Magic. Joseph's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pick off in midair. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gardner passes to Jaquez. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he is a gifted attacker. When Jaquez Jr. gets this kind of opening, you know what happens next.
Here's Joseph, and the dunk by Joseph.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter.
17, the Heat, 8. Fans, please give a big round of applause for yours.
And welcome back to the second quarter. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. They've got Jonas. Adebayo is out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Powell. And it's Hero into the shooting guard position.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
The Heat trail by 8. Here's Jonas. Hasn't made one yet. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a brick pass.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Powell against Wagner. The offensive rebound. Pass to Joseph. Back to Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Van Kelly. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Franz Wagner.
We've seen Norman Powell.
Substitution on the court.
1:37 left in the first half. Orlando moving the ball around. And Joseph slams it home.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Gardner. Black defending. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
So Stan, multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Mitchell passes to Jaquez. And the rejection by MP.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Yeah, no threat through contact. Black doing what he has to for the bucket.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. And the shot is long. Carter outside. Back to Joseph. It's stolen by Adebayo. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Magic.
Your Magic. 51. The Heat. 29.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Joseph.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging him.
The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bain. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. And it's Joseph in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Jamahl Mosley.
Good work by Wagner on D, using his size and presence on that side of the court.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those.
To the inside, and Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime-time positioning inside.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Guys, back over to you.
Outstanding. Allen, we appreciate the report. Now a timeout called by Miami. And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past. But with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
Khalil Ware's checked in for Miami. Yaka Jonas comes in for Mitchell.
Just look at the body of Bane. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Here's Yaka Jonas. He's covered by Suggs. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the Miami front office, Stan, hinting at personnel and philosophical changes after last season.
Well, when you win 37 games, there's obviously cause for change. And the Heat are never complacent, Kevin. And they've got no interest in full-scale rebuilds.
The free throw drops for Jaquez. So, Stan, when you look at how the Magic defend, can you remember a time when so many of the league's best defenses were all so young?
Well, Kevin, it's something we associate with more veteran teams, but the modern game is so demanding, it may be tilting toward these young legs.
Carter, he's checked in for the Magic.
Well, he's just an old-school kind of player. The footwork and patience Jaquez Jr. possesses is unique.
Here's Jonas, defended by Carter. Here's Jaquez. And the rejection by MP.
The ball goes to Miami.
And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Jaquez.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Carter, the pass to Joseph. And Joseph slams it home.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Powell with it, picked up by Joseph. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And here are the Heat now. Here's Ware. Count that one. Ware's got his first bucket in this one.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Wagner passes to Joseph. And the dunk by Joseph.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Ware kicks to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Orlando grabs the miss. Joseph's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Wagner. Carter finds Wagner. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Anthony Black's checked in for Carter. Here's Larson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Jonas. Black defending. Ware passes to Gardner. The Heat need to get a shot off. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Gardner.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Outside, Payne goes back up, and Ware pulls it down.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And the three off target.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance. Precise delivery on the pass led him perfectly.
To the middle. Jaquez against Banchero. To the wing right side. Gardner. He's defended by Wagner. Here's Gardner. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Banchero finds Wagner. Banchero passes to Joseph. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
The Magic have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Free throw good, Joseph. And some changes here for the Heat. Bam Adebayo comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Mitchell in for Jonas. And Joseph drops them both. 29 seconds left to play in the third. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mitchell outside. Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Larson. Ball's knocked loose. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends.
Substitute.
Wagner's checked in for Carter. Joseph comes in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Carter in for Jalen Suggs. Here's Black. Pass to De Silva. Here's Joseph. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. That's good from Joseph on the assist from Wagner. 30 points for Joseph.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
On the floor for Miami, Yaka Jonas is out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Powell. And it's Larson in at the 4. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Hero. Offensive rebound. Pass to Yaka Jonas. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy.
A few weeks ago, we had former WNBA player, coach, and now agent Jackie Jamelis on the show.
That's right. After our interview, we asked her to break down some WNBA plays in 2K and give us some tips on how to improve our game. Take a look.
New York City, the destination for the Magic. The 6'10 physical talent with skills to match. Paolo Banchero getting ready to rumble as they prepare to do battle inside the Mecca. Magic, Knicks. Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. A look at the Magic starting group. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Banchero out there with him. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. And for New York, we've got Jalen Brunson. Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. Clark, you've been a part of this league for quite some time. What were some of your favorite cities to visit?
Well, it's hard to not include some of the big market cities. L.A., New York, Chicago, Boston, in part because those teams were really good and they also had great fan bases and fun venues to play in.
And the rejection by MP. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph. It's Hart on the wing. He's covered by Banchero. Shot clock at 5. Suggs against Brunson. Suggs passes to Joseph. Deep 2 from Wagner. Knicks with the rebound. Their last meeting. Was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Now, here's Hart. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Here's Brunson, takes it inside, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Lobbed up there for Robinson, and another turnover here by New York. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now, here's Suggs. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
That one's in, his first shot this game.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their fourth try.
4-4.
Here's Suggs. Takes it off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
It's Robinson, top of the key. And the rejection by MP. And Brunson, here we go.
A moment now to see the numbers for Montero. He's averaging 11 points a game and 3 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
He doesn't get the second one. Orlando's front office, Clark, has made it clear they're turning the page on the rebuild, entering the win now phase.
And the reason they're able to make that shift, Kevin, is because they drafted 2 franchise cornerstones. Banchero and Wagner developed quickly and have a lot of runway in front of them.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the 2-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Brunson. Robinson kicks to Hart. Here's Anunoby. Nice defense from Wagner. Orlando leading by 3 to the left wing. And there's Suggs on the assist by Bane. Suggs has got his second bucket.
Tight handles by Suggs creates all the space he needs.
Here's Brunson. Got a piece of it. Robinson against Suggs. Outside, Joseph. Magic moving the ball around. And they recover it. Bane finds Suggs. Off target with his 3. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 5. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for New York. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando.
That's from him. And this is the type of go-to scorer.
The Knicks shooting only 21% from the field so far. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Both Wagners are out there. Franz at small forward and Mo at the center. Suggs out there with Black. And it's Joseph in at the 4 slot.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Sohan. Hard against Joseph. 8 feet away. And the rejection by MP. Ball. Six to shoot. Brunson, left side. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom! Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the Magic pick up 2, took the opportunity when he saw it. McBride's got it back down to within single digits for New York. Back the pass to Joseph, and the dunk by Joseph.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. As the season starts to take shape, there is no better time to check in and see how the rookie race is looking. Some first-year players making big impressions early on in the season, and we'll monitor them to see who will be in prime position to take home the Rookie of the Year award. And you look at Joseph. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
And that's no small achievement. I mean, even early on like this. I think it shows you how well he fits into playing at this level.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kev. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Drills the three-pointer. Shamet's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Joseph finds Suggs.
23.
Over Hart. And that one is good from Suggs. And the Magic lead by 10. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Magic?
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And such a great job of being active and aggressive with their hands. They're just putting ball handlers on their heels.
New York calls timeout. And GA, we've had some great left-handed players in this league. You being one of them. But that being said, give me your top 3 all-time lefties.
Oh, man, it's so hard, Kevin. I mean, I immediately, though, think of the great Bill Russell in the front court. Also the Admiral. Bob Lanier was another terrific player. For guards, how about you? Tiny Archibald, James Harden. There have been a lot of terrific southpaws to play the game.
Here's Joseph, and Joseph slams it home.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here is Robinson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. On the wing, Anunoby. New York moving it around. Robinson. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Carter, he's checked in for Joseph.
Orlando substitution, Wendell Carter Jr.
1:35 left in the second quarter. Outside, Payne. So that brings the first half to a close. Orlando.
That's the end of the first half with a score. New York 33, the Magic 43.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
The moment Bane crosses half court, you have to pick him up. Desmond, an incredible shooter.
And Clark, the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
And the dunk by Joseph.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Down low, and Joseph slams it home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now, here's Bain. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot.
That's from
when you allow
Desmond
good
Bain.
scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Hart. Still without a basket. It's good.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
And it's Wagner missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Robinson against Joseph. Anunoby outside. Hart outside. Misses the three.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
New York calls timeout. We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in, and a switcher also for Orlando. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Banchero. Suggs kicks to Joseph, and he uses the glass on the layup. Joseph's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Hart. Now McBride. Count the basket. McBride's got 5 points so far. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
39.
Brunson against Suggs. And here's Wagner. Charity swipe shot. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Bridge is playing right through the whistle that time. Love that determination.
The Knicks making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. So, Clark, thinking back to the playoffs last year, coming to this building in New York, those crowds were loud. Wow.
They were, boy, Kevin, they were loud. They were engaged. Mecca felt like it did back in the 90s. I mean, it's always fun when this place in Manhattan is rocking. There's no place quite like it.
Here's Alvarado. After the made shot from Joseph Hart, that's good.
Their offense trying to find its way back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Now, here's Suggs. He's defended by Alvarado. And, guys, let's get your take on hustle stats for the match.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Good closeout from Suggs right there. How about the young fella impacting the game at the defensive end?
Clarkson finds McBride. And they'll get another chance. Back to Clarkson. Second shot opportunity, and it's in there.
And you got to give it up for Clarkson. I mean, he's a natural from mid-range.
46.
Outside, Suggs. Pass to Joseph. Back to Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Suggs has got 8 points.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Inside, releases. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Deep 2 from Clarkson. And the Knicks miss again. And so it's Orlando controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation.
Substitution.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Landry Shamet. Joseph, he's checked in for the Magic. Bain comes in for Black. On the court for Orlando, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Joseph in at the 5, roaming the paint. Stolen by Anunoby. Clarkson passes to McBride. Basket good.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
16.
Banchero outside. On the wing, Bain to the inside. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Mikal Bridges.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Brunson adds a 2-pointer, and the jumper is good. Brunson's got 11 in the second half.
Magically, 84-62.
Roger against Clarkson to the paint. Won by Robinson. Brunson outside. Another shot, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
A fantastic rebound. The 7-footer Robinson excels at getting ideal position and then pursues that pumpkin with passion.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for OG Anunoby. Landry Shamet comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Joseph goes up and lays it nice and easy. Joseph's got 24 points.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Magic.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
Sure did. I mean, this means they'll come out on top in the season series, 2-1 now. Got to be happy about that.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joseph.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Here's Sohan. And the basket by Alvarado.
Magically,
there's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Black. He's covered by Shamet. Outside, Joseph. Here's Carter. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg.
Okay, so here in this second clip, if I was Melbourne, I would have made sure that I fought over the screen there. This is Sabrina Ionescu with the ball. You never want to be delayed on the screen. You should be going over the screen and fighting for your life. There was some miscommunication there.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Vucevic in at the center. And for Orlando, running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Banchero is out there with MP. And it's Suggs in at point. And this game starts the elimination round for the NBA Cup Tournament. The teams won their respective groups, but only one can advance.
Yeah, this tourney can kind of sneak up on you. Suddenly, the intensity is much higher, and so are the stakes.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. And Vucevic kicks to Brown. Pass to White. Wide open look. That one drops for him.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. They grab their own miss.
Well, when it comes to rebounding, one of Brown's old coaches once told him, you have to want it. Well, he wanted it right there.
Now, here's Bane. He had 27 points last game. From the arc. Rebounded by Hauser.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Orlando, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Here's Joseph. Rebounded by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late. Hey, those second chance points are found money. Tremendous effort there.
To the middle, here's Joseph, and the dunk by Joseph.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G.A., they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Assistant.
Yeah, look, never
Jaylen
tempt
Brown.
a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Here's Tatum. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Off target on the outside leaner.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Tatum draws the double. Vucevic dishes to White. Will it go? That shot off. Suggs with some nice defense. Here's Banchero. Orlando gets it back. Shot by Joseph. No good. Celtics trail by 5. On the wing, Brown. Over Suggs. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Banchero passes to Joseph. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
Yep, a star on the rise. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Brown. After the made shot from Desmond Bain. Brown feeling it out a bit. It's White on the wing. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Banchero kicks to Suggs. To the inside. Joseph. And he converts the layup. That's now 8 points for Joseph.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Vucevic. It's Brown on the wing. No good from outside.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Wagner has it in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Shot by Joseph. No good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Tatum, that's good.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
Pass to Banchero. Down low, here's Joseph. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. Then for the Celtics, Cade is checked in. And it's Pritchard in for Sam Hauser. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Magic leading by 7. Inside. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got 13 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Keita. He's covered by Joseph. Out left to the wing. Pass to Pritchard. Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Yep, it counts. He has 7.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
To the paint, here's Joseph, and the dunk by Joseph.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's Tatum. A 26-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just continued to punish them at the line.
Here's White, and the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Magic on defense. They lead by 11. Over to the wing. From past the arc, Garza gets the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bounce pass Joseph. It's stolen by Pritchard. Pass to Keita. Now Pritchard. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garza. And he drops that one in. Garza's got 5 points so far. Magic leading by 6. Here's Black. That one a little long.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Pass to Keita. And that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for Orlando, Joseph. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Joseph. And Joseph drops them both. Celtics trail by 6. To the wing on the left.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Garza. He's covered by Joseph. The shot. And there are the Celtics with another basket. There's 1:47 left to play here in the first. Black in the post. He's covered by Pritchard. Here's Shireman. Scoreless thus far. Pritchard with the ball. It's tipped.
Great job staying connected by Black. Using his 6'6".
Substitution
their 3rd free throw attempt of the game
for Boston.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
For 1.
And Vucevic, no good on that. A model of consistency stand for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Anthony Black is out there with Suggs. And it's Joseph in at the 5 down low. That's is out there for Orlando.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against New York was outstanding. He dropped 24 points and gets in shooters' heads with the shot blocking. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Suggs passes to Joseph. Wagner outside. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Here's Joseph. Rebounded by the Celtics. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. And Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Magic leading by 4. Pass to Black. Out to the wing. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Suggs tries again, and Joseph lays it in. Joseph's got 21.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
White is double. Hauser finds Tatum. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. Let me add to my highlight reel.
Here's Hauser, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Right the pass to Brown. Here's Hauser. A shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? For the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. To win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go. Well, White is a solid athlete. He's more than capable of getting up for these kind of throwdowns.
Floats it up for MP. Stored away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Hauser finds Tatum. Lets it go with a 3. That shot, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now, Hauser. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And White kicks to Brown. Pass to Vucevic. White against Suggs. Now Hauser. 6 to shoot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hauser's got 6.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And yes, it's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Joseph with the ball, picked up by Brown. And it's sent back by White.
On defense, how valuable is White? He's a guard who can protect the rim.
Brown outside. Inside, Vucevic. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Vucevic.
He's got 12.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Down low, here's Joseph, and he banks in the layup. And the Magic lead by 7.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Timeout call, the Celtics. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Celtics let me know the status. Unfortunately, from the sound of things, it looks to be a torn calf muscle. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
Yeah, well, on one hand, I'm sure they're glad to know what's wrong. But on the other hand, that's a serious injury. Best of luck.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
Orlando, 64. Boston, 67.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Joseph.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
On the court right now for the Celtics. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. Vucevic is out there with Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. Bain passes to Joseph, and Joseph slams it home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Celtics
and a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll head back home to host the Miami Heat. And then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
And when you look at that Pacers matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference. And both teams will need to be at their best.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Brown. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Bain. For the lead. That's good from Banchero. On the assist from Joseph. Joseph's got assist number 5 here tonight. White up top. He's covered by Suggs. And the rejection by MP. Hauser misses.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Banchero's got 11 points.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Joseph, that's good.
A great find by Black. A 6'7" guard with solid vision and impressive instinct.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Tatum. Great defense that time from Banchero. Here's Bane. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Vucevic.
Well, Bane has worked so hard to get his game where it is today.
So Stan, I'll ask you, what about Desmond Bane stands out to you the most?
Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his teammates. Aggressive move by Brown, forcing the defense to react.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good from Brown.
At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
And Brown drops them both. Orlando, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Joseph. And Vucevic pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Brown finds Vucevic. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Well, Vucevic did a good job of feeling the defense there and worked his way into a trip to the line.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, they tied it up, but that was a good chance to pull in front.
Banchero outside. On the wing, Bane. To the middle. Here's Joseph, and the dunk by Joseph.
Yeah, and every year, Bane's playmaking seems to take another leap. Fantastic pass right there.
Bounce pass from Tatum. And the basket by Hauser.
Sam Hauser.
Hauser's got 9 points.
3 points.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
There's the lob. Oh, up top to Jaylen Brown.
A big athletic finish by Brown. Polishing off the lob pass with authority.
Outside, Bane. Inside, Joseph. And Joseph slams it home.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Pass to Vucevic. Down low, here's Brown. A second chance effort. Brown sees the play and gets the bucket.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Banchero outside to the paint. And Joseph kicks to Black. Vucevic against Banchero. And the shot is good. Banchero's got 6 in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now a timeout called by Boston. So Stan, in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, it sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
Back to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. To the inside. And there's Banchero on the assist from Wagner. Wagner's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Brown, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Joseph, and Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Right the pass to Tatum. Rebound by the Magic. Joseph's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in. Joseph's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Vucevic. 19 points in the game. White, good.
Well, listen, White doesn't fear anyone inside. He wants to get down low and cash in.
Here's Black, nice to the hoop.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And Orlando making a change here. Carter's checked in. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Banchero looking around. Back to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. And he hits the jump shot. Wagner's got his second basket. Celtics trail by 5. Round with it, and it's Carter picking him up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Shooting for Boston.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
And Orlando making a change here. De Silva's checked in, and that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Walsh. Back to Vucevic. Brown against Bake. Just 2 to shoot. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. And it's Joseph in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Outside White. And White slams it in. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
And the dunk by Joseph.
The purpose of the pick and roll is to create a shot for someone. Suggs recognized that this time that someone wasn't him.
Orlando foul. Franz Wagner. First personal foul. First team.
Free throw good from Brown.
At the line for the Celtics. Jaylen.
Both good from the line that time.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Got a hand on it. Outside Tatum. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that one is good from Suggs.
Yeah, staying committed inside. Suggs takes the contact but gets it to go.
To the left side wing. Pass to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. And White kicks to Brown. 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And Keita gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Well, as his career has progressed, Brown's really improved his playmaking. Credit to him for putting in the work.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Boston.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. That they're having no problem finding shots in that area.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Brown the pass to Pritchard. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that.
So these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
First personal foul.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Brown outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game. Wagner against Brown. Keita. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Angelo Joseph, the second most votes in the Eastern Conference have gone his way. He'll be a starter for sure.
And that's a byproduct of not just his talent, but of the effort he's put in this season. Nobody works harder than this guy.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. And here is Brown. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line, your Magic, Joseph, taking 2 shots.
And Joseph drops them both.
And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight. And how often do we get to say that?
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Keita. Right the pass to Keita. Here's Tatum. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Banchero outside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Celtics trail by 7. Brown outside. And Tatum driving. Great defense that time from Banchero. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Suggs. At the elbow, it's MP. Maine kicks to Banchero. Here's Joseph. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Throws it down! JT!
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
Brown against Wagner. A nice shot by Brown.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Bain, good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Joseph's got his 7th assist in the game. Down low. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Suggs dishes to Joseph. Tatum against Banchero. To the paint. Here's Joseph. Good. He hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Vucevic checked in for the Celtics. Sam Hauser comes in for Jaylen Brown. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Your Magic, Jalen Suggs. One shot.
A free throw drops for Suggs. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Tatum with it. 5 on the clock. And he drives in.
And good contest right there from Banchero, using that size as a distraction on defense.
Here's Joseph. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GM. Really taking it to the opposition. That's to Vucevic. White, wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Now Pritchard. Vucevic to the pass to Pritchard. Out to White for 3. Great D that time from Bain.
And they continue to control the glass.
Clock up 2 there. Banchero's got 19 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And they get it back. Magic leading by 11. Pass to Bain. Left side Suggs. And they pick up 2. Suggs has got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Count that bucket. Banchero's got 14 points here in the second half.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer hits the three-point bomb.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
And that one's good. Suggs.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Knocked away. Here's White. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Derek White. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Right at the free throw line, and he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Inside, and Joseph slams it home.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Celtics trail by 18. To the middle, here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Banchero dishes to Joseph. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got 9 assists now tonight. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Down low, guarded by Bane. Clock at 4. Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, Vucevic is having no problem finding chances to score. The defense has to rethink how they're defending.
Suggs passes to Joseph. Second chance shot. Connects again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with a...
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Goodness.
Wow.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. Pass to Vucevic. Celtics passing it around. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Vucevic.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Suggs passes to Joseph, and the dunk by Joseph.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Banchero outside. Here's Wagner. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Count that one.
Sam Hauser.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Joseph, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan.
Play. Floppy is a guard's favorite play because you know it's going to get ran for you. It's been a play that's been around. I was running it in college. It gives the guard momentum to get to their spot. You're either going to get a shot or a pick and roll. So it's a really great play for a 2 or 3 that wants to.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Anunoby. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Towns in at the pivot spot, heading the middle. And for the Magic, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Joseph in at the 5 down low. And think. Back to last year's East Center final, and this was a big discussion among us here at the table. The Bucks beat the Hawks 110-102 in Las Vegas.
Atlanta had the lead going into the fourth, but Giannis and the Bucks took over down the stretch. The Greek Freak ended up with 32, 14, and 9. 1 assist away from a triple-double.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Suggs finds Joseph. He gets that one.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Here's Brunson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jalen Suggs. If we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you... would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team. Boy, Franz Wagner, such a tremendous passer.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Jamahl Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Towns, no luck. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Bridges. Great D that time from Bain. Here's Orlando now. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Kicks Lays it out to MP. And Carroll outside. Back to Joseph. And he lays it straight in. Joseph's got 8.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years. Loading up for a title run. And they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges. And, of course, you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit. Will they?
Wagner wide open. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Here's Brunson. Lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Magic leading by 3. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
It's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you... run that play.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Suggs against Brunson. And a dunk by Joseph.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Brunson the pass to Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 3. Towns has got 7.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter, doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Brunson. Joseph with the rebound.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Bridges with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Anunoby with it. Defended now by Wagner.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Joseph dishes to Banchero. 2 points. That one goes.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Suggs against Brunson. 9 feet out. And the rejection by MP. Shoots it. And there's Suggs on the assist from Banchero. Suggs has got his second basket of the night. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Magic.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
New York calls timeout. Last time they met in New York.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Bain with it. Bridges covering. Here's Joseph. And finished off by Banchero.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Now here's Brunson. He's coming off a 34-point game against Cleveland. Here's Anunoby. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Joseph. Outside, Suggs. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. Robinson's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for OG Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, we've made it through 2 rounds of the NBA Cup. And the stakes just keep rising.
Kevin, once you get to single elimination, there's no room for error. You have 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights going at it. I think this game could come down to the wire.
Carter, he's checked in for Franz Wagner. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Jose Alvarado comes in for Jalen Brunson. Clarkson passes to McBride. Hart outside. Good on the triple.
Josh. Well, you see teams concede the 3 to Josh Hart at times. This guy's growing more and more confident.
Bounce pass Black. Banchero looking around. And the dunk by Joseph.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here is Robinson. He had 10 points in the win against Cleveland.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
Hart with it. He's covered by Joseph. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Well, there's a...
And it's the Magic with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Jalen Suggs is out there with Black. And it's Joseph in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. By MP. Anunoby finds Towns. That shot no good. Orlando trailing here to the inside. And Joseph slams it home.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Boston put on a show. He had 65 points, and he pulled in a season-high number of rebounds. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing. Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
You got to be willing to get your shot blocked if you're a guard and you foray inside. Jalen Suggs, what a finish.
And Towns throws it down.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Here's Suggs. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Pass to Towns. It's stolen by Banchero. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way.
And showing off some agility on the break. Banchero is so elusive in the open floor.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Well, without a question, Joseph displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Still ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You take a look at Bridges. The 3rd spot and the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
For Orlando, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. On the free throw, no good. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. So it's New York now, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month, the shot block leaders. And you look at Joseph, fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Joseph. And Joseph drops them both. New York has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. Pass to Towns. And the rejection by MP. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Magic have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Down low. And there's Suggs on the assist from Joseph. Joseph's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Shamet. Here's Brunson driving in and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Wagner on the wing to the paint. Here's Joseph and the dunk by Joseph.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the dunk by Joseph.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Brunson kicks to Towns with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
That's good from Wagner.
Franz Wagner, so fundamentally sound. This guy's so clever, plays with a ton of energy.
Outside, Towns. Brunson outside. Shoots from the line. And the rejection by MP.
That is just nasty. About the athleticism on that finish.
Nice.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. What confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Now here's Brunson. He's got 13. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Pass to Black. To the inside. Shot by Joseph. No good. Knicks trail by 9. Brunson outside. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got 6 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his third foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Get that out of here, Jalen Suggs. Send it back, young sir.
So it's Orlando now. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Joseph, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Towns. Over Carter. Orlando grabs the miss. Floats it up for MP. Banked in off the glass. Joseph's got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
It's stolen by Suggs. An even 3-on-3 break. Black dishes to Joseph. Wagner outside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Joseph, that's good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Brunson draws the double. Here's Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 6th assist on the night. Wagner against Bridges. Wagner passes to Joseph. They get it back. Here's Suggs. And it's off from 3-point range. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Brunson. That shot misses. Suggs with some nice defense. And for the Magic, their shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Here's Wagner. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Joseph against Anunoby. Here he goes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For CB, it's hard to believe that OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look out, because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively. What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Hart subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And he's good on the second. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
Pocket 6. Here's Black. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away. Here's Robinson. So it's the Orlando Magic.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score. Your Magic, 77, New York, 69.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Joseph.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
On the court for the Knicks, they've got Hart. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
Suggs passes to Joseph. Shoots over Brunson. Wagner outside. Here's Joseph. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing here by 8. Here's Towns, and that one is good.
Anthony Towns.
Towns has got 20 points.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
And that one is good from Suggs.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Joseph. Towns with the defensive effort.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Well, you've got a talented ball handler with tremendous speed, and Jalen Suggs saying, all right, I can score the basketball in a variety of ways.
Here's Bridges, and the rejection by MP. Banchero against Hart. Outside, Bane. Magic moving the ball around. Towns for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. That's good from Joseph on the assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 5 assists in the game. Brunson outside. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Anunoby.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Joseph, and the dunk by Joseph.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for the OG Dance Squad.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Desmond Bane.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Towns.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Down low, Joseph. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Anunoby against Wagner. Anunoby, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Bridges. Over to the left wing. Suggs against Brunson. He's off on that one. Suggs with some nice defense. Bane passes to Joseph. It's good. Joseph's got 42 in the game.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Pass to Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Franz Wagner.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
He hits the second from the line. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staff?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Towns, no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And he drops it in from the low post. Bane's got 7.
And Bane likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
Hart left side. Hits the jumper in space.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
Magic leading by 14. Suggs passes to Joseph. And the shot goes down. Joseph's got 44.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Brunson with it. Picked up by Suggs. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
And there's Wagner on the assist from Joseph. 16 points for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
New York calls timeout.
Well, it's been an expressive team to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
So for the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Franz Wagner. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hart. Jordan Clarkson comes in for OG Anunoby. Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Clarkson against Banchero. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Banchero against Clarkson. Banchero grabs the board. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They lead by 20. The most we've seen. Carter, that's good.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Robinson passes to Alvarado. And it's Towns missing. Magic leading by 22. Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Pass to McBride. To end the run. And the layup is up and in.
Miles McBride.
McBride's got 11 points.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Banchero outside. Here's Black. He's defended by Alvarado. 6 to shoot. Black the pass to Joseph. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Payne for 3. And they get it back. And the basket is good. Carter's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Here's McBride. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that next one here tonight. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And Orlando making a change here.
Da Silva.
McBride with the ball. 11 points in the game. Pass to Alvarado. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Second personal foul.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Alvarado, no good on the free throw. Orlando leading by 22. Here's Payne. He can't get that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Alvarado. And it's sent back by Carter.
2 minutes
When
remaining.
Carter Jr. works hard on the defensive end, these rejections become commonplace.
A second chance effort. Now, here's Payne. He has 7. Here's Black. And the layup's good off the glass. Black's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
McBride finds Alvarado. Towns high post. And he gets it to go. Towns has got 12 now in this quarter.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Pass to De Silva. Here's Black. 6 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
Taking 2 shots. Substitution
in for the Knicks. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. That one falls for Brunson. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Suggs out there with Anthony Black. And it's Joseph in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Towns for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Suggs against Brunson. Shot by Joseph. No good.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Hart. Brunson surveying the D. New York, no good that time either. Orlando leading by 22. To the middle. Anunoby, right side. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Black's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Inside, here's Joseph, and the dunk by Joseph.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Suggs against Brunson. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal. Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Howard's checked in for the Magic. Magic have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And it goes down 2 points. Suggs has got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
To the inside, Hart. And the rejection by MP. Down low. Diawara, the pass to Hart. Can they get it? It's hauled in by the Magic. Joseph's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Outside, Joseph. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Great, one thing that doesn't show up in the box, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And the first one drops. The Magic making a switch here. And Joseph drops them both. The Knicks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Kolek. He's covered by Suggs. Shot to stop the run. Hart, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Kolek. He's covered by Suggs. And that one's good. Shamet.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Out to the right wing. To the middle. They swipe it. From outside the arc. They get the rebound. Sohan. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Sohan's got his first 2 points of the night. Suggs dishes to Joseph, and again!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Now, Sohan. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
New York's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Hard bounce pass. Pass to Shamet. A three-pointer is right on target. Shamet's got 6 in the quarter.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Now here's Howard. He's covered by Shamet. Shoots. And it's Orlando with another.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Howard. Suggs in the corner. Here's Joseph. And too long on the shot. And for the Knicks, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. And that one's good, Shamet.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it. But it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Suggs kicks to Joseph. Right wing. And Howard, here we go. Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
Back to Sohan. Pass to Diawara. The three. And the three ball is good. Diawara's got his first 3 points of the game.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
To the paint. Here's Sohan. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass. Knight.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
Pass to Howard. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Here's Sohan. That one, no good. Nice defense from Wagner. Now, here's Suggs. He's defended by Alvarado.
Let's not forget, Jalen Suggs is a great football player growing up. He is not afraid to mix it up down low.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really
put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce,
Whose man is that? Big coming. I got him. I got him. Watch him! Got your help.